Hey Tiffany, what's up?
Not much, just sitting here trying to decide on something my daughter has been begging me to do.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Well, she came home today and asked if she could sign up for football.
What? No way. Did you tell her that's football isn't for girls?
Well, it's not that I don't think football is for girls, it's just that I don't want her to get hurt.
Girls should not play football. Are you going to let her play?
I'm thinking about the pros and cons. Boys are stronger, and although I want her to have the same opportunity as males and learn the skill, it's still debatable. Let's hear from a real male football player.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
My name's Tony Karosha. I play football. My dad's a high school football coach, so I've pretty much played my whole life, and really I liked it to start with, and then ever since then, every year I just kind of liked it more and more, and eventually fell in love with it, and just kept playing it and wanted to keep playing in college.
How does the public see women in male sports in your point of view?
I think a lot of times when women play male sports, the public kind of sees them as not quite as strong, not quite as fast, not really able to maybe just compete at the same level with the males in that sport.
Have you ever played a sport with a female on your team?
Yeah, we actually have a kicker who's a female on my team right now.
And would you say that you're stronger or equal to her in performance?
Well, we play different positions, so it's really hard to tell. But neither our positions are really like based on strength. They're more of like skill positions, so it's really hard to tell, really hard to compare.
How do you measure up to some of the other males on your team in performance?
Well, I'm a freshman, so I'm younger, so not quite as strong, not quite as fast as the other guys. But hopefully that'll change as I get older and continue to work out and stuff.
Do you see yourself as a role model?
Yeah, role model for just kids in my back in my high school, my little cousins. Spend a lot of time with them, and yeah, I see myself as a role model for them.
At what level would you like to advance to?
As far as playing, I mean, obviously, like the goal is to play professionally, but probably not going to happen. So, college, I guess, which is what I'm at right now.
Do you ever see yourself in a career of coaching?
Yeah, that's actually my career plan right now. I want to coach high school football and then teach high school as well.
So would you say that women in male-dominant sports should be allowed or not?
Yeah, I think they should be allowed.
Is that because they can perform the same?
I mean, I think they should be given a chance to perform the same, and I don't know that they will be able to perform the same all the time, but I think they should at least be given a chance to, and if they can, then yeah, they should be able to play. If they can perform at that level, yeah.
Thank you, Tony. It's nice to get a perspective from a male other than you, Chris.
Yes, but I still don't agree. Maybe we should hear from a female that plays a male-dominant sport.
Okay, let's hear from a female.
All right.
My name is Abby Carrico. I play field hockey. I chose to play field hockey because it was just something new. I'm new, I guess, back home. I'm from Kentucky, so kind of was interesting, and I got involved, and then that's just kind of how I ended up here.
How does the public, do you think, see women in a male sport?
I think they don't really take them seriously. I think that we're not looked at as athletic or as strong as males typically. So I think we're definitely compared, just as the weaker one in many ways.
How do you measure up to the males on your team in performance?
Well, we don't have any males on our team, but like if I were to compare myself to like males who do play field hockey, it definitely is a huge difference in speed and strength. They have a lot, more speed just in general, like their sprints are much quicker, and then their ability ability to hit the ball is a lot more accurate and a lot more fast-paced. So I think, in general, that speeds up their game, so our game looks a lot slower compared to theirs.
Do you see yourself as a role model for other women?
Yeah. I just, for me especially, like, our sport is something that is still growing, and it's only really popular Midwest and on the East Coast. So I hope that I can inspire people to, especially like play field hockey, just because it's a really fun sport. So I just hope I could lead people that way.
Do you ever see yourself in a career of coaching it?
I've thought about it, but I also have I have other dreams. I want to go to law school, so that would kind of interfere. But I could see myself coaching down the road, like if I have children, but nothing at the college level probably.
Now, did you ever want to play field hockey or something when you was in high school, when you was littler, or?
Like I said, I'm from Kentucky, and field hockey didn't really start becoming popular until I was in about 8th grade. So we were, girls my age typically played volleyball or soccer, and then they started a new club 2-3 years prior to me being 8th grade, and that's when I kind of got involved. A couple of my friends played club, so my mom was like, why don't you just go try it? So I did, and that's just kind of where I fell in love with it. And then from there, I just played for more club teams and traveled around and played for a program called Futures, which is a developmental program that if you continue to play with the program, you could make it on the national team. So it's just kind of you step by step, you keep trying out with this program, and eventually you move up to the under 21 team, and then from there you would go to the older national team. So that's kind of just generally what I did.
Do you feel like you had a lot of family and friends support to play this sport?
I think definitely more so just close family. Not that people didn't support me playing, but a lot of people don't understand the sport and the rules of the sport. So it's kind of it's different. I guess I'm trying to compare it to a male sport, like football. Everyone knows how, pretty much what football is, how the game works, and they're really excited about a game. Versus for fans, people coming to our game, it's probably 10 people, and most of them are parents, and then the other people who come to support because they're friends, but they don't know what's going on in the game. So it's a lot different. It's not typical, I guess, compared to men's soccer, men's football, or baseball. People just don't really understand it, so I guess it doesn't really draw a lot of attention.
So would you say that it's more of a male-dominant sport than a woman's sport?
In the U.S., no, but overseas, especially in Europe, it's male-dominant. They're actually, and that's what I was talking about earlier about the speed difference, is it's absolutely crazy to watch men play field hockey because they're just phenomenal. Essentially, it's a lot quicker. I would compare it to ice hockey, men's ice hockey, and the difference between men's ice hockey and women's ice hockey. There's just a greater difference in just even stick skills and elimination skills. So it's just different, the whole aspect of it. They're stronger too, and there's some specific skills that I don't know if you all would understand this, but you can lift the ball in the air, and we have a girl, a few of our girls can lift the ball 25 yards. But a male can lift the ball 100 yards. So it's just different, and that's where strength comes into play too.
Okay. Wow, thanks for the information, Abby. After carefully considering both male and female point of views, I think I'm deciding to let her play. If she has the skill, she deserves to play. If not, well, then it was a lesson learned for her, and at least she had fun.
It is clear that a sports experience for girls and women has greatly enhanced since the past with the issuing of Title IX. A variety of women's sports have generated attention in the media, and many women actively participate in local sports groups or clubs, as well as join local gyms. Sports have become an essential part of the culture of women. Health issues are always important, and let's face it, everyone, whether male or female, needs to incorporate physical activity into their daily routine. Without it, we would not be able to participate in athletics. And so what if a woman sweats when she's at the gym or playing a sport? It just proves that she is working hard at what she is doing. So in a way, sports provide communication with other people and improves the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of a woman. So we can clearly see society and the general public recognition of female athletes have always been based on their feminine beauty and objectified status rather than their athletic skill, which becomes a major drawback to women's sports and probably a significant reason why many women drop out of sports or have their sexual identity questioned when they try to prove their athletic ability.
That was really informative, Chris. Thanks. Maybe next time a girl or woman is interested in a male sport, you might feel differently.
Okay.